we are continuing on our quest to complete the Darkest Dungeon. You see in our Darkest Estate we have a new party composition already put together for you guys. I'm going to walk you through their abilities real quick and what we're doing with them. We've already trinketed them out, so we've got some extra HP for our tanky tank up front. She's the only one that's close enough to be in the tank that will go with us because we have the Abomination. She has some decrease to her stun resistance, so that's going to suck a little bit. She does have the move resistance, some extra protection, so that'll help her take the damage, but that slows her speed down considerably. I've equipped a new ability for her, though. Instead of being able to hit the far back, I've decided to go for a Barbaric Yop. This is a double stun for the first two positions, position 1 and 2. So while we won't use it all the time, it's a good way to control the battlefield if we need to. Slow down the first two guys from attacking, at least, if we have that choice. So that's her. The Abomination, our newest character, of course, one of the newest characters, has all level 1 abilities. He's level 0, of course. But we gave him a stun trinket because he has a stun move with his manacles. They smacks him with the chain. Still consider a ranged attack because it does hit positions 1, 2, or 3, so a pretty good move. I gave him some extra damage for humans, decreased his dodge, which is going to be great, but the Blight move, which is an AoE Blight move, it's going to be extremely useful, hopefully, where we're going. I need to actually make sure we're going to the right place. So he's locked in human form for this fight. He'll be fine. If he has to change, we'll jump that bridge when we get to it. For the next character, our level 2, the basic one that's going to carry our team, I gave her another move and upgraded it, Thrown Dagger. It's an individual target move. It's great though because it gives an accuracy buff to the character. So when you swing with that thing, if you're having a hard time hitting targets, this could be a good way for her to make sure she hits them next time around. Still got her Blight move, which is great. Flashing Daggers, which is phenomenal. It was a choice between Shadow Fade and Lunge, and Shadow Fade, while useful, the lunge in the back position where she's at, if there's a finishing move, I really need to hit somebody, this one does a lot of damage and a good crit chance, so it's a really nice move to jump her forward. It might not be horrible. Last character, of course, is our newest healer. He's the Occultist, a replacement for the one that we lost way back when. He has the move that heals, of course, can still bleed our targets, which is our characters, so that's not ideal, but he has Vulnerability Hooks, which marks the target, and she gets a buff from that with her Thrown Dagger. 25% damage increase, if I'm not mistaken. He has Abyssal Artillery, which is an AoE move to hit the back row, and it gives a damage buff if it's targeting Eldritch attacks, bad guys. And of course, Demon's Pull, which is useful for not only pulling guys forward, but it's great because it's also a Clear All Corpses move. So again, extremely useful in the back positions. So that's why we'll try to keep them. Now, we'd like to do Blight, so we're looking at either a Cove mission or one of these missions. It looks like we're going to kill ourselves a Necromancer Apprentice. He's toughish, but with the Blight we're going to have, we should do okay. She has Bleed if we really need Bleed, so again, and stuns. So there's going to be some good stuff here, but this will be a first boss fight for level 1. Maybe not the smartest thing to do because we're all, low-level characters in here, but I feel pretty strongly that she's going to do a good job. She's already pretty badass on her own right. She's almost level 2. So between the two of them, they're going to do fine, and these guys are just basically filler. So let's see what we got here. And since it is a boss fight, I will probably over-prepare considerably. We have the money, rather not run out of stuff. And I say that knowing that these things can be quick and easy, and I'll show you why.
Mastery over life and death was chief among my early pursuits. I became prophetic, something as unremarkable as a twitch in the leg of a dead rat.
These little stories, when you get one for each of the Necromancer fights, so you see this is one of 3, so we'll fight him, or a version of him, 3 times. This will be the first one. Every time we start a boss fight, you'll get one of those wonderful little ancestor memories, and you can always play those back if you want to see them. This is basically the guy we're going to fight.
A devil walks these halls. Only the mad or the desperate go in search of him.
Now, while I don't know that the maps are random for boss fights, I do know one thing about boss fights. If you look at this map, he could be anywhere, you would think. They actually go out of the way to make sure he's in the farthest place away from where you start. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 rooms away. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's got to be here. So that's the way we're going. Doesn't mean we can't explore the rest of it. If we're doing well, why not? But you want to go straight for the boss while you're in your best shape ever.
Another abomination.
Take that death already. That's nice. Stun for 1 if we can. That'll work. Nice that does at least some damage.
Another one falls.
And now when we get to that boss fight,
Trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
when we get to that boss fight, we may change out her abilities.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
So just because we've locked in certain moves doesn't mean we can't change them on the fly. You can't change them in battle, but we know where his room is at. So if we get right to here, ideally, if I don't forget, we'll go through everyone's abilities to make sure we have all the abilities equipped that we want for that massive boss fight. Books, fucking books, books suck. I don't want to go in with a lot of stress. Speaking of which, go out 1. Alright, fight here. Pretty nasty one, but we should be okay. So now this is where, you know, I could blight these guys. Their blight resistance is particularly low. And it debuffs their blight resistance by hitting it with that. We're lucky. Mark him as a target. Now, I could try to stun this guy. She has a 100% chance to do it, no buffs for it, and he has a 50% resistance, so it's a coin toss. I could bleed the little sumbitch out, or go for one of these guys. Just do straight up damage. There we go. Yep. Okay. Ooh, good dodge for me though. Okay, so now pretty happy with the blight on them. Let's do a little damage to both. Resisted the move. Probably should have used it on that guy, actually. I'm going to bandage up because I don't want to be wounded. Pop one of those because I brought extra for that reason. Try to blight him again. Got that guy finally. So he'll die next turn. Oh,
unbalanced.
that was not cool. Alright, how are we doing for damage on him? 8 and 2 make 10. Oh, he needs a point. Really? Alright, screw you. He's dead. I don't want him swinging at us again. We're already hurt.
Dissuade the sharpened blade.
Alright, so now he will die. I'm going to stun him and try to heal up a little bit here. Yes, I know I can heal myself, but he heals so much better that it's kind of worth it. And that won't kill him. Not this round. It just guarantees that next turn he's definitely dead. So that worked out okay. She can self-heal.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So I'm just going to cheese a little here. She's the one that can't heal herself. He needs the stress relief anyway. Nice.
A death
I'll take that. Ooh. Crusaders. Extra crit, extra healing, some decrease to his blight resistance. That's a nice trinket. I will totally trade that for that anti-venom. that's worth it to me. Let's put everyone back the way they should be. And let's see, how did we do here? We're hurt, but not horribly. We have a debuff on ourselves, but it'll go away within a step or two. So now we basically get to choose left or right. Go this way. Fight. Okay, a couple stress dealers here again, so we want to keep that stress down. Here's our chance to do that. Oh, blights would be a bad idea. Damage, on the other hand. I could stun him. He's a stress dealer as well. He screams at the party like a jackass. This has a chance to kill her. No, he took the shot. Other than that, we got a stun for 2 people. Boom. 3 of 4 stunned. I'm happy with that. Alright, now we actually fight. Goodbye.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
I love the moans I gave that guy. It's just hilarious. Alright, now I could stun. I have 100 base plus 20, 120 to his 65. It's about 55% chance. It's better than a coin toss. And it does damage, so nice. Now we won't be able to get him next time. It'll be impossible. Well, not impossible, so damn unlikely. So we're gonna bleed this guy. The reason I went with that one is because she already has a damage debuff to herself. And that's enough to kill that guy off. We might just cheese a little hidden heal, stress relief.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Oh, there's a big old critty. Some stress relief for you. And resisted to bleed. And I don't worry about her bleeding because she has her own heal, which is lame, but it has a bleed and blight cleanse on it. This move right here. So, oops. There we go. Team back in good standing. He's definitely dead.
The slow
Goodbye.
death. Unforeseen.
Nice
Unforgiving.
Right, everybody's fully healed. Definitely want that gem over this one. I said I needed busts for something, so I'm gonna keep true to my word and keep those. If I were smart, I'd get rid of things like these debuffs, but they're only for a round. So I'm gonna take another step and they'll be gone.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
They're making us work all the way to the fight of the boss. Alright. No. I want to do that one. That's nice. Oh, she dodged it. He didn't get bled either, or blighted. What a waste of a move. It's okay, if anyone needs stress, it's him. He can take care of it himself. But she needs to die.
Give them no quarter.
Everyone else here is just damaged, so it's just this guy in the back that really scares me. So we just need to focus fire on him. Or just kill him with one shot. That works well. Take this chance to stress relief and heal myself. Because she's bleeding, I'm going to use her heal move on herself. Plus it's a self buff. So some damage and accuracy counters the... Oh, no, that's stress. Never mind. And a heal again. There you go. Feel pretty good about that stress now. Okay, so we have both these targets marked. So she gets a marked damage buff.
Back to the pit.
Just enough to finish him off. That worked out well. Good dodge. Alright, I'm gonna finish this guy off. That'll do it. Everybody stress heal or heal. At least you resisted the bleed.
Destroy them all.
I want that money. But I suppose I'm being silly with these potions here. Take those torches. Now see, there could be more than 4 fights to get this guy. Any buff that we give ourselves from camping is usually lasts 4 battles. So if there's a fight in every room, which of course there will be here, we know for sure. And if there's a fight in the hallway, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd waste our buffs before we even get to the boss, which would be kind of silly. So we're not going to camp just yet. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And while yes, that thing sold for 5,000 back in the wagon, back in town, you're never going to sell it for that much when you sell it back. Got a nice crit on this guy. Come on, blight. Dodged it. He's dead next turn. It's okay, I can heal. Double stun. Beautiful. He's dead next turn, so these guys are gone. So all we gotta worry about is the front guy now.
Well struck. Be gone, fiend.
Yeah, fiend, begone. Nice stress relief for 2 of us, that's good. Alright.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Now this would be one where you could use a shovel. We got money. That's actually worth more than this. Just gotta keep a shovel because I just don't know. So let's go like that. And now will be a time to camp out more likely than not. Yep, glad I kept that shovel. Okay, so here's our chance to camp out.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Okay, so we need something that prevents the ambush. Do we got one of those? This is a nice move for removing mortality debuffs from a target. So if you've already been at death's door but haven't been killed, this ritual will actually remove that debuff and heal you by 50%. It's a good move. Causes some stress, but it reduces the torchlight 100%. There's no need to heal stress. I'll take the scouting chance. Basically, this is a debuff for all kinds of crap. Accuracy and speed, but it also lowers everybody's stress. So this is one of those moves that's good slash bad all at the same time. We don't have much in the way of camping skills that are useful. Now, if I use that move, everyone is going to get a debuff, but I have the ability to remove all those debuffs, and I have extra, so might as well do it. Making sure I've activated every move because it removes every debuff. So if I would have removed it and then gave him another debuff, it could have been a stupid thing to do. So we may get ambushed tonight. Let's find out. Yep.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Again, it's dark, and we got a surprise, so we got a big party shuffle on us. That's not cool. Oh, this is gonna suck. At least he can do something. What does this do? Dodge and mark the target. Works for me. Let's try a little stunning here. There we go. Not ideal. Slowly move her forward now. He needs to move back now. Okay. Let's do some damage. He's got some blight for both these guys. He's dead, he's not. He needs to move back. Double stun. So when you get... That's okay. Alright. Gotta do better than that, buddy. He's definitely gone.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
We got the Blight Mistress over here for... He's going to damage slash stun. Give us a chance to heal some more. There we go. That made my day. She's going to heal as well. It's lame, but it gives her a little buff. He's definitely dead. So, at this point, we'll just do what we can to heal up and stress relief, and we're all good. Nice. Not bad.
The light, the promise of safety.
I don't want any of that. We're all where we want to be. Looks like it. Okay, we got another battle coming up. Shovel. Glad I kept them.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage. The way is lit.
Okay.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I think it's this one. Yeah. Very nice. Eat some food. Everyone healthy? I want you to not have to worry about bleeds. A little buff before. Yeah, it's a good time for it too, because this guy will bleed the piss out of us. Okay, so now we could kill him if we got lucky. It's alright. A little stress. There we go. stop the bleeds from coming our way. Good dodge. Here's our stress. Yep. It's alright, she's got a dagger for you next turn. Okay. Speaking of which, oh, dodge, are you kidding me? I had an accuracy buff. No, I didn't do that move, did I? Or I did do that move. Yeah, I did. You suck. Alright. Damage, let's clear a corpse. She has the boots on? No, she doesn't. That's something. She's taking damage, folks. She's gone. He's of minimal concern. Dodge. And dead.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Alright, let's see. There's our boss fight. And a straight shot to it. We may come back for stuff, so let's do that because we may burn up these things. I might need them. So, we'll come back to you. Good time for that one. Okay, now before we go inside, A, torchlight
the
max.
match is struck.
B,
a blazing star is born.
Activate the moves we know we're going to use. His are always there. Her lunge might be less useful than her fade. And he's stuck with what he's got. Alright. And last but not least, couple buffs. Couple food aid. Alright. This is it.
Towering, fierce, terrible. Nightmare-made material.
This guy basically is another one of those summoners. He's kind of like the Shambler, what's the other one we fight? The Collector, in that he'll bring up guys. He'll damage us, slide back one, and a guy or two will show up. I think it's one at a time. So the good news is, as long as we just keep piling on the damage and the dots, this guy's basically a chump. Why being able to attack every position is extremely useful, because eventually he'll slide all the way to the back. You see? The guy he summons doesn't get a turn, but I got 120 versus 75, 45% chance. I'd rather get the blight on him some more. There we go. While he doesn't get his turn, he'll get it next time. So if you can wipe him out fast, you never see that guy do anything. But again, stacking the blights on this guy are going to be money. Started to take some of that damage I don't like. But now I can bleed this one too. Straight up damage. You know that blight is just money, man. You just gotta use it. These guys are chumps. If we can wipe this guy out, everything's gravy at that point. And his health is dropping fast. See, and I can even do this move if I really wanted to, but I'd rather take a kill when I can. Keep our damage down. We gotta heal this guy as it is. Stack on more of that blight. There we go. Feel better about that. Alright. The amount of blight damage this guy's taking every round is just retarded. That's 20 from blight and bleed. More blight. Oh, yeah, you got it again. Nice. Okay. Crit for 8. Good dodge. There we go. Like some of the blights wore off him. The bleed's now gone too. That's okay, because you just keep adding that blight. Two more turns, that guy is dead if we don't do something about it. And now he's dead next turn. Let's do... And then we'll take this next round to probably heal up a little.
Even reanimated bones can fall. Even the dead can die again.
Very nice. Cheese it a little. This guy's gonna die, and then this guy will be next turn, so I'm not worried about it. We gotta heal up a little more. Oh, that's not the way to do it, though. That'll guarantee he dies. Yep. Some stress relief. Alright, that wasn't bad.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So, this bleed skill chance, stuff like this you never want to slap on this guy, because remember, his heal has a bleed skill chance, 59% base. If you started stacking that on, for all I know, that actually increases it. So it increases the likelihood that you're bleeding your own teammates. So watch out for those ones. Useful on characters that have bleed moves, like her, for instance. But, let's see, we have done everything we do. Let's get rid of the shovel, I suppose, just because we can sell that. That's the end, but, like I said, we have stuff back here. Might as well go see what it is. We'll save food just so we don't get more stress. Everything else we can basically chuck out the window. Those are the only two things I want to guarantee I keep. Kept the keys for locked things. Alright, with that I say we might as well call it a day. Because I really don't want to traverse too far back through this mess. There could be some good stuff up there, but it's really not worth it at this point. We got them, we completed them, we got our first boss down. Good XP for our teammates. And a man-at-arms shield, right? Yeah. Odd one. Position 4 buff. This would be for a man-at-arms that you're using as a team buffer. Because he doesn't have any move with the exception of like Bellow, I think, that can attack anything. Unless he's in position 1, 2, or 3 So position 4 is pretty much for him to cast his buffs and his guard moves. But this would make him basically a tank in the rear, if you will. Which is okay, because there could be like 3 front runners, could be, you know, like a Houndsmaster, a Bounty Hunter, a Dismas, you know, a Highwayman. There's all kinds of good characters you can put for damage up front, but they're susceptible. Put that man-at-arms in the back to buff everybody, give them some dodge and some accuracy, some crit, whatever else, plus throw in a guard move or 2, and you can have a pretty good team. Got a decent amount of money from that run. Very happy. Got some trinkets at the very end, so I'm okay with that. Got my level 1s or 0s up to 1. We got another level 3 now, and level 2 for Moby. Yeah. Yeah, we'll never have torch that low if we can help it anyway. Extra damage in the wield. That's all good. She's not built for the wield really, because she doesn't do bleed, but she does do decreased bleed resistance moves. So yeah, Fear of Eldritch sucks because his Eldritch abilities usually get a buff for attacking Eldritch. So we'd probably want to remove that eventually.
Modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Cool. Bumper crop. Free supply and provisions. That'll make the next mission easy to pick stuff. Just grab everything. But let's see what happened. We cured some creeping cough and the ague. And that looks like about it. So let's see how we're doing by stress. Stress ain't bad on everybody. We're doing real well. Any teammates that we can join? I can get me another Plague Doctor, another Occultist. I already got 2 Plague Doctors, don't we? Yeah. I have 1 Occultist. Maybe 2 would be good. At the end, I don't know if you want more Plague Doctor, or more Vestals versus Occultists. Vestals, of course, are tried and true. Occultists come in handy. So 2 and 2 wouldn't bother me. I still want to save room for that Arbalist that we've yet to see. Of course, we're missing an Antiquarian 2, a Bounty Hunter. So there's a few characters that are still on our to grab list. But that will have to wait for another time. My name is Brothermutant. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this playthrough so far. Let me know what you guys think. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye now.